Hello, welcome to Current News. I'm your host, Chris Davis, and today we're doing a movie review of Black Panther. So, this is your warning, spoiler warning. If you haven't seen the film, please click off this video. If you have seen it, please continue to watch, and if you don't care about spoilers, go ahead and just watch along. The reason why I'm giving you a spoiler warning is because I think this film has been out for like almost 3 weeks now, and all the other reviewers out on YouTube, they have no spoilers, they have spoilers. So they already have their spoiler reviews. So um, I'm just gonna have my review, and it's gonna have some spoilers in there. So I'm just giving you a heads up. But with that being said, let's just get in the film. Okay, Black Panther. I really loved this film. I really enjoyed it. This film is easily among the top five. Black Panther, you have the first Iron Man, you have the first Avengers, you have Captain America Winter Soldier, and Captain America Civil War. Don't ask me if Black Panther's number one, because I haven't decided that yet, but he's in the top five of Marvel Cinematic Universe films. What I really loved about this film is it stands out from the rest of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Um, T'Challa isn't this person who has these moral flaws but tries to do good, like you would say Iron Man or Ant-Man. Um, he's pretty, his morals are pretty, he's not really morally flawed. His sense of right and wrong, they're really strong. That's what I really like about him. Really think another thing that I really liked about this film is they really put their story and their concept before the action. They didn't squander the action. But this movie has a message, and they really put that out there like before like anything else. And so really, the concept is tradition versus really innovation. I know you've heard that a lot, but what it really means is when T'Challa comes to the throne, he is faced with a dilemma. Does he keep Wakanda isolationist and keeps it from coming into the global world? Does he stay isolationist, or does he go out into the world and have Wakanda open up to the rest of the world? And mainly, when it comes to opening up to the rest of the world, giving humanitarian aid, helping people who are like oppressed, that sort of thing. But when T'Challa really becomes king, he's more of sticking to like tradition. We're not going out. We're not going out to help those people. I'm only responsible for Wakanda. That's it. I'm not their king. I'm only responsible for Wakanda. Um, T'Challa's love interest, played by, I'm sorry if I get her name wrong, Lupita Nyong'o. She plays Nakia, and Nakia is trying to convince T'Challa that he should open up Wakanda, and he should do humanitarian aid because the rest of the world is doing it, and Wakanda could do it, but Wakanda could do it better. But T'Challa remains of, this is what we did in the past, so like this is what we're going to do now. All right, we're not going to meddle with whatever other countries are doing. All right, Wakanda's only responsible for Wakanda, and it pretty much stays like that um, until the main antagonist, Eric Killmonger, who is played by Michael B. Jordan. Michael B. Jordan has been in Creed. I really know him very well. Well, I know of him very well. because of Friday Night Lights. He was in Friday Night Lights. He was in Fantastic Four. I know that film didn't do so well, but I thought he played Johnny Storm very well, even though people made a big fuss about him playing Johnny Storm. But anyway, Michael B. Jordan kills it as Eric Killmonger, and he's easily one of the best villains in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, because he's just not just a challenge physically. You can really sympathize with Eric Killmonger's side. His whole view is that the world has basically like gone to hell, for lack of a better term, like gone to hell. There's people who are being oppressed and who are in very poor conditions, and a lot of them look like Wakandans, but they're not in this big technological or rich world. They're not. They're in very poor environments. And Eric Killmonger's thing is that this is now like Wakanda's fault, because Wakanda has turned its back on the rest of the world, and now like people are being like oppressed, and like Wakanda's part of the problem because it can help people but it won't. And as I said, yeah, you can sympathize with Eric Killmonger, except the way he wants to help these people isn't right. So he wants to help them, but the way he wants to do it is wrong. What he wants to do is, like, when he becomes king, which he does temporarily, he wants to give all the people who are oppressed all these weapons and overthrow the government. And he wants Wakanda to be imperialistic, become this big empire. And you know, like in today's world, taking over a nation's like territory through war is a huge no-no. And he challenges T'Challa for the throne. He overthrows T'Challa temporarily. T'Challa comes back. He beats him, and T'Challa decides that what the previous kings in the past did like were wrong. They shouldn't have turned their back on like the world. They should have helped the world with humanitarian aid, whether that's giving food and water or that's giving people opportunity for like education. They shouldn't just turn their back completely. If they have the resources like to help poorer like countries or cities, then they should go out and help those people. They shouldn't just turn their backs. And that's what T'Challa decided to do after he reclaimed his throne. Now, that was the story. That's the plot. That's the concept. That's why I really liked it. Now let me talk about the action scenes. Like I said, they didn't squander the action. It was really good. Warrior Falls, when T'Challa faced M'Baku. Really good fight scene. They didn't really need CGI for this fight. Just with the things they were using, you didn't need it. T'Challa versus Eric Killmonger at Warrior Falls. Pretty good fight. Another action scene I liked was when they were in South Korea and the car chase scene. Yeah, that was CGI, but you really couldn't tell because the art and the costumes designs were done so well. And I think whoever designed the costumes, whoever designed the scenes, they deserve an Oscar. They really do. And like the director also did a phenomenal job. I know he's very young, but he did a great job with this film. Ryan, I can't remember his last name right now, but I know it's Ryan. Hold on, let me look it up real fast. I just want to like get it right. So hold on, Black Panther. Ryan Coogler. See, I knew what it was, but I wasn't sure. So Ryan Coogler, he directed Creed with Michael B. Jordan. Great film. He did a great job with this film this time. So, so very great, awesome. Um, what I also liked in these actions in the action scenes. There was one in South Korea. There's two fights in Warrior Falls, but the last battle, when all the tribes were fighting each other, that was a good scene, and the rhinos coming out, that was good, and of course Black Panther's final fight with Eric Killmonger. That was a good fight scene. Um, I also like the Dora Milaje in this fight and this movie. The King's Royal all female bodyguards. I really liked them. I found them very interesting. Especially like the general and how she had this like conflict within her. Like she has a royal duty to whoever's on the throne, to protect them, but then she doesn't like who's on the throne. So like, what is she gonna do? So eventually, she commands the Dora Milaje to attack Eric Killmonger. But just well, like I said, this film was really good. Had a message. It had really good concepts. It had really good moral dilemmas that would be challenging even if you had a strong sense of right and wrong. So I really enjoyed this film. I really liked it. Some questions I have to ask though is like, where's Captain America and the rest of the fugitives in all of this? If you all don't remember, after Captain America Civil War, T'Challa had taken them all to Wakanda, to give them like amnesty away from like the United States and like other countries, to protect them, to keep them in hiding. So when all this revolution and all this overthrowing was going on, where was like Captain America and the rest of them? I know this was Black Panther's film and it was standalone, but when Avengers Infinity War comes out, they have to like give us a little bit of something about where were they in Wakanda when all of this was going down. So that's what I would really like to know. So that's all we have for today. Let me know what you all think in the comment section below. Did you watch Black Panther? Did you like it? Did you not like it? What were your favorite parts? Let me know. Also, go into the description box below and follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and LinkedIn. Also, if you really want to help this channel, share with your friends, hit the like button, and subscribe. And all of you, have a great day.